Anglesey test route. Now then, I'm in the automatic car, so we're going to leave the test centre now, and we're going to do a test route which includes Anglesey, Sir Vaughan. Leaving the test centre, heading out. Okay, so I'm not saying that this is the way the Anglesey test route goes. What I am saying is this is the Anglesey test route that a couple of my personal students have done in the past. Nobody coming, observations, and away. There are some variations to it. I'll just do the one that I know that my student has done in the past, or a couple of my students. Easy really. Driving is all about eyes, assessing the situation, looking for problems, making a calculation. What position and speed to be in for what I can see in front of me. So the industrial estate is a 30-mile-an-hour limit, and we're going to go right at the roundabout towards the signpost saying A5, A55. Now then, just after that turning there, centre mirror, right mirror, indicate right. I'm in the automatic car today because I've just done an automatic lesson, so no gears, no fears. Look to the right, look at where I'm going, look to the right, slowing it down. He's going right, make sure that indicator stays on, keep an eye on him. Left mirror, left indicator, and away. Now then, it's a 40 zone we're in now. Whether you turn left or right is both 40. There's a bus in the bus stop with his hazard warning lights on. Not sure what's going on there. We're going to go straight ahead of the roundabout. Second exit. Just checking my mirrors, watching these cars from the right, or the vans rather. All good. Now then, you'll notice I took the shortest route there, okay? Everybody does it on that roundabout. Everybody does it on the next roundabout. The chances of anybody being next to you are almost zero. In fact, I'd say they're zero. It's okay to straight line it. There's only one lane on the approach, and it's impossible for anybody to be next to you. Now then, just watching that van behind us, easing off that gas, and just when I get to the white bit of tarmac, I'm just going to check my mirrors, pop a left indicator on, little bit of gas, just avoiding that metal grate, that's all. Put your foot down, right then. I need to just get that temperature down a bit. Okay, so out of the 40 zone into the national speed limit zone. Getting that speed up. Try and get up to about 45 by the time you get to the top of the hill. That's good, I'm doing 49. We're going right to the roundabout, third exit. Now then, big roundabout. So big there's even a forest in the middle of it. 1, 2, 3. Slowing it down, watching them cars ahead. Right hand lane because I'm going right, watching that silver car over there. Look at where I'm going, 2 cars coming out now, silver one and a black one. Just looking everywhere. Look at the way my head and my eyes move. All clear. Third exit, that's 1. Inside lane. That's 2, so it's next exit. Centre mirror, left mirror, indicate left, left mirror again, 2. Watching her, that's it. 3, 4. 4 times I checked that left mirror then. We're going onto the A55, centre mirror, right mirror, indicate right, getting that speed up. Look at where I'm going, look in the mirror, that's it, he's going over there. Cancel the indicator. Now then, nobody in the outside lane. I've got a couple of trucks and this slow red car in front of me. I'm I'm going to check my mirrors, indicate right, get up to 70 miles an hour. Fair play to that little red car, moved out for me. Now then, watching this car behind us, it is a bit on the damp side. So I'm just going to let this white car get past us. Wait until you see that truck in your centre mirror. Lots of indicators, lots and lots and lots and lots of mirrors. Moving over slowly. I see yellow flashing light. Yellow flashing light always means trouble. Off the gas, because he was starting to brake. Yellow flashing lights, as you see, always means oopsie, it's a tractor. Now then, cancel that indicator. So I'm just watching, studying everybody. I'm okay. It's not that wet. Not a lot of standing water. Chances are these are coming off on the next exit. That's a very popular one on the Bangor driving test. So, 65, 70 miles an hour. Now then. With the white car, I'm doing 67. There's a couple of trucks on the left over there. And there's a slip road. I'm doing 70-ish, so I'm not going to pull over just yet. Although I do want to pretty shortly, actually. But I fluffed this one up. Right, I'm going to put my foot down because I want to get over there. Now then, lane closure at junction 8. I want to get over to the left lane. Now, okay, so we're coming on to Britannia Bridge. There's a 50 zone started. I've taken my foot off the gas. There's the 50 signs. There is a slip road, just watching this little car here. Watching them there, watching them, watching them, watching them, watching them. And I need to just slow it down a little bit because two lanes become one. Slow it down a little bit because these guys, watching this car behind me, literally like a radar, okay? This car behind me is very close. That's not necessary. Now then, okay. So, this is the tricky bit, okay, or one of the tricky bits. Now, we've got the next 3 exits, okay? The first exit, yes, it's possible to go that way, down into Menai Bridge. Practice it, go over into the right lane, brum, 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 cross the 2 lanes of traffic, down to Menai Bridge. Or left into Llanfair, PG. Or we're going to take the second exit. That's the trickiest of all 3 exits, okay? The third exit is dead easy. Just, it's a very small slip road and straight into the other side of Llanfair PG and back in again. Now then, 3, 2, 1 countdown for the first one. There's nowhere to put the 3 or the 200 metre markings for the second exit, okay? There's only the 100. So we're not taking the first one, we're taking the second one. Just watching what's going on over there. Now then, there's no 3 or 2, but there is the 100 metre. So I'm going to pop my left indicator on now. There it is, 100 metres. Now we're following Postman Pat. Follow that solid white line. Now then, temporary 40 signs on the A55. At the top of the slip road, we're going left. 1, 2, 3. Off that gas, letting the hill slow the car down. There we go, just gently slowing. Follow that solid left white line because you're going left. Look to the right, look at where you're going. Look to the right, look at where you're going. Look to the right, all clear. Look at where you're going. Now then, we're taking the next turning on the right. 1, 2, 3. Slow it down. Have a guess what the speed limit is. There's street lights and it's a built-up residential area. Now then, my last student that came this way was about before they closed Midnight Bridge 2 years ago, something like that. Along this road they did 3 pull-up on the lefts, okay? We're not going to bother with any manoeuvres, it's just the actual route we want to go over and some of the tricky little bits, okay? I have to take a drink, I need a drink of water. My mouth is getting all dry. Shouldn't really do this while you're driving. Should pull up on the left and do it then. Sorry! Now then, we're coming up to a turning in the road shortly. It's a 90-degree bend. You can't see what's coming towards you till the last second. You have to look over the bushes on the garden. Those houses in front of us now, there could be cars parked outside those houses, and if there's anything coming up the road towards us, they'll be on the wrong side of the road or our side of the road, okay? So it says slow twice. If it says so slow twice, it means it. Remember that birdhouse? Look across that guy's garden, slowing it down. If it was later in the day, there'd be more cars parked there, and if there would have been, there'd be a car right in front of us there. Now then, straight down to the bottom of this road. I've got a parked car on the left. So I'm just going to slow it down. Nobody behind me. Checking my right mirror. No need to indicate. And around. Okay, so that's one of them. You've just got to try and imagine that corner there, okay? If there's cars overtaking parked cars around that corner, they're going to be coming straight for you. 20, 20, 20. Down into the centre of Llanfairpwll. Just going to quickly glance in my right mirror, get around that car. Now then, learn the driver in front of me. Moving it down, there we go. Quick look. Nobody. We're going to go right at the end of the road where you see the big dragon. We're turning right. 1, 2, 3. What does it say on the floor? S-T-O-P. Up to that white line and 1 and 2 and 3. Even if it's safe to go, we're not going. I say stop for 3 whole seconds. All clear, let's go. Now then, some of the other ones come off the A55 and head in this way. I just want to show you Co-op car park, okay? Now we're going to be turning left into Co-op. That's the easy bit. There's a learner coming towards me. There's a parked car. Hopefully that's not a driving test. I don't know. We're going left. 1, 2, 3. Slowing it right down. We're turning left. The park. If you come in here, it's obviously forwards Bay Park, reverse Bay Park. It's coming out of, oh that's a nice van. It's coming out of the car park that's the little bit of a challenge. Shall we go right at the end, please? This is worth practicing. Centre mirror, right mirror, indicate right for me. Now then, giveaway lines, then there's a curb, and then the road. You can't see what's coming from the right, especially till the very last second. So it's a case of peep and creep, yeah? Creeping forwards really slowly. Now I can see there's a car over there in between that wall. So I'm going to creep forwards a little bit more. Lean forwards if it helps, of course it will. Super slow. And nothing coming, then we can commit. It's just that wall really, okay? Now then, straight ahead all the way through Llanfair, Pwll Gwyngyll, Gorgeryll, Llandropwyll, Llantyseilio. Oh, go, go! Straight through Llanfair PG. Down into Menai Bridge. Right then, quick glance in my right mirror, nobody coming out of the car park, watching, hunting for problems, looking for the next person who's going to try and spoil our driving test. If you're looking for the problem, you'll see the problem. If you see the problem, you can deal with the problem. Stay there. Do you think he heard me? Straight ahead. I was considering doing 2 driving test routes, but there's just one more thing I want to show you before we start heading back towards the driving test centre. Now it is a little, I'd say 90% of students fall for it first time. Watch that little car there. He's got his right indicator on. Stay, 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 stay. That's it. Watching the silver van. That's it. He's got somewhere to go. His car, he's got somewhere to go, so I'm just going to ease off a little bit. Give him time to get in there. Car in front of me slowing down, so I'm just going to ease off that gas. Gently away. So, covering driving test routes, which is fine. However, you must be able to drive on any kind of road, regardless of whether you've practiced test routes or not. Either you can drive or you can't drive. It's pointless just going over the test routes and nothing else. Just go and get lost somewhere and deal with whatever you come across. Because on the driving test itself, they can use any road they want within about 20 minutes of the driving test centre. 20 minutes away, 20 minutes back. Some of them turn right there and head back towards Bangor. We're going to go down into Menai Bridge. It's still a 40, Dave. Now then, stay on that side, Mr. Jogger. Beautiful view. So, national speed limit applies, reasonably quiet. Centre mirror first, I can see the 30 signs. Bring it down to 30 before you get to the sign. "30 signs" don't mean start getting it down to 30. I've seen people in the past Think of it as a line. This side of it, it's like this one here, there's a 20. This side it's 30, that side it's 20, okay? So I'm going to get it down to 20 just before the 20 sign. So, next roundabout we're going to go right to the roundabout, please. Centre mirror first, right mirror second, indicate third. Going up past the Shell garage. Slowing it down into the right. Looking over there, boom, 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 boom. This guy behind. Left mirror, left indicator. Wow, he was close behind me then. Holy shamoly. We're going, didn't like me doing 20 and a 20. Right into the car park, please. Centre mirror, right mirror. Now then, into that filter lane. And nothing coming towards us, and okay. So we're going underneath the barriers. And I'm going to reverse into any bay of my choice. Right. Do you know what? I'm just going to turn around. Back out to the main road. This is where most students get caught out, okay? The examiner or the sat nav will say back out to the main road and turn right, okay? Now then, automatically they're going to think same way we came in. Look at that sign there. Most people don't spot that, okay? No entry sign. You can either go left here or around the other side of those cars. So this is what most students do. They look at the road, they look at the road, they look at the road. They don't see that sign there, okay? So we're going to go left here and then out. Obviously, if you try to go out of a no entry sign, or the wrong way in the no entry sign, you are going to fail. We are going right. Okay, right, left, left, right, left, right, and away. Hungry now. Straight ahead of the roundabout, please. Now then, if you're going straight ahead at the roundabout, you always use the left lane, unless road markings or signs say otherwise. We have got road markings, right, just about see them actually. Bangor, straight ahead, right hand lane. On this occasion, look over there, pwam, pwam, pwam. Stay there, matey. Left mirror, left indicator to come off. And then it'll be back through Bangor, back up to the driving test centre, because we've done plenty of, off that gas, Dave, it's a 20. The bridge is 20 miles an hour. What's the speed limit on the bridge? So, at the other side of this bridge, there's a really nasty curb on the left and a double solid white line on the right. It does say 40, so I say 15. Down, down, down. Horrible little curb that. You clout that curb, it's new alloys. Straight ahead of the roundabout, please, towards Bangor. I'm not going to indicate left just yet. Nobody over there. There is, but he's miles away. Left mirror, left indicator, and away. What was the speed limit again? It was a 40. Follow the road ahead. So, the rest of the test route, basically down into Bangor, towards, just watching these two lads here. Looked like they were going to cross that for a second. No, there wasn't two lads. It was two people. Persons. What was I saying here? Down through Upper Bangor, past Asda that way, past the police station, along Beach Road, back to the driving test centre, and that's the end of the test route. So I'll keep the cameras running for now and tell you what I say to my students before a driving test, okay? I've got a driving test tomorrow morning. Beulah, nurse in Ysbyty Gwynedd from Africa. Straight ahead of the roundabout. He's not coming. Left mirror, left indicator. Did you notice I took the shortest route around that roundabout then? That's because one lane on the approach and it was impossible for anybody to be next to me. Excuse me. Yeah, Beulah's test tomorrow morning. And I asked her, what's worrying you about your driving test? Oh, parking, she goes, parking. If you ask any student what's the one thing that worries them, I'd say a good 80% of the time it'll be, oh, parking. Parking, parking, parking. I would take a guess, okay, if someone fails their driving test, less than 10%, I got less than actually, fail on parking, okay? Because for some unknown reason, they get it into their heads that they've got to get it in perfectly first time. No, 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 no. The DVSA don't expect you to be a perfect driver, okay? Hence 15 minors, faults. But they do want safe drivers. I'm just watching that Merc there. And this and that, and this and that. There we go. There we go. See, it's just turned to red. Just give it a dirty look. Anyway, watching the lights, even though there's nobody crossing, I'm still not moving. Gently away. You can readjust. Yes, you'll get a minor for it. However, if you're not using your eyes and another car starts to reverse out of a parking bay, or a young lad appears on his electric scooter, or somebody's walking back to their car where they're shopping, and you don't see them, I guarantee you'll fail, okay? Now then, so the rest of the test route, down to the bottom here, follow the road around to the left, staying in the left lane, back up to the driving test centre. I'm not going to bother with that bit, you know that bit. So I'm going to go and get myself a new pair of jeans, because I've only got one decent pair of jeans left, so I need a second pair. So if there's any particular routes anyone wants me to cover, I'll just try and cover as much as I possibly can actually, because I do at least one driving test every week. So at the red lights, bye bye. People are looking at me, talking to myself. Look at that crazy guy there, stolen a learner car. He obviously isn't a proper driving instructor. I need the right hand lane. Mirrors, indicator, mirrors, 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 mirrors. There we go. So you'd head off that way, back to the test centre. I'm going to head off back towards Carnarvon, go and have a look in TK Maxx.